Hello and welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are tuning into this podcast from. This is Jill Humphreys and Frank Sieben welcoming you to the first ever Higher Power podcast at higherpowerpodcast.com. We are beyond grateful to be able to bring this to you tonight. I'm on the west coast of Wales and it's 19:37 p.m. here. And my friend and co-author and co-creator is in Hamburg. And Frank, how are you tonight?
Thanks, Jill. Yeah, what can I say? My name is Frank Sieben. I'm from Hamburg. I'm a passionate music producer and songwriter myself. If you want to find out more about us now at that stage, I would say you just jump on our webpage and find our About Us. And there you find a lot of information about us. And you will definitely discover more of us as we progress.
Okay, well, after our introduction and the actual breaking down of this big wall, which sometimes it is a fictitious wall because there is fear comes up when we're doing something that we absolutely love to do. And you and I, Frank, absolutely know that, we work alongside some fantastic people. Yeah. And these people all have challenges. And that's the main purpose that you and I are putting this together to help others reach their higher power as well. So a little bit of my history. I'm from Wales in the UK, west coast of Wales. I was born here. I reside here at the moment, but the bit in the middle is too long to go into now. But basically, what I've done in my life is quite vast. The experiences I've had, incredible people look after me through challenges. And through that, as with you, Frank, we've got this wealth of experience between us because the skill set that we've gained, the mindset that we've gained, and the ability to be stronger characters through what we've come through is what we're bringing to this podcast. Would you not agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we learn so much to inspire others and to step into our own power. And there is a massive need and lack of inspiration to the world. Yeah, this is basically why we got together and why we created this podcast session.
Yeah, it is. And, at first it sounded amazing, didn't it? And we were building it, putting it together. And the last 48 hours, we've really built an awful lot of our online estate where people can find us, reach out to us. But this is the nitty gritty of what is everything about what we're doing. And that is bringing you messages of hope, bringing you messages of love, telling you that people out there actually understand what you're going through. And so there's an awful lot of people that are searching for some kind of connection with very little agenda attached to it.
Yeah.
That's the basis of what we're putting together, isn't it, Frank? Wouldn't you agree there?
Absolutely. I mean, we are called out to fill this gap of inspiration because I always want to be around people who inspire me, and this inspiration, this inspiration can really also heal. And for me, it was actually.
Yes. And that will be a really exciting topic. One of the many that we're actually going to cover. And getting on to that, this is basically the very first podcast. So we're coming out, we're stating who we are, we're stating what we're going to be doing, and we're going to do these calls weekly.
Absolutely.
And we're going to try and be respected of your time. But then again, I also feel that spending some time with us can actually help you, whatever situation that you're going through, because it's actually somebody who cares. Somebody who is willing to share things with you, perhaps, that you've not been able to share with others either because maybe they don't understand, or maybe you're in a situation that you're finding difficult. So, you can treat us as somebody that you can solely trust. And we both speak from the heart, don't we, Frank?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we express our fears, we express our losses, and we don't want to cover anything we are. I mean, we are really our true self here, and we want to create our safe zone here.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
That's beautiful.
this is
Beautiful.
this is what we do. You can be exactly how you want to be, and yeah, we inspire people to step into their power.
I think the greatest thing that we've got to understand is that there is a huge awakening going on.
Oh yeah, I can see that in the world. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and through that awakening, the old ways of dealing with things and the old ways of being just do not serve us. We've got to be the ones that are vulnerable. We've got to be open, reachable, and teachable. We've just got to be
Yeah.
so open and vulnerable in some respects to admit our wrongs, to admit perhaps we've made big mistakes in life, but they actually make you who you are today.
Yeah, I think to cut in here, I think this is the time where you grow the most, when you are vulnerable, when you express your fears, when you lean into your fears, and when you walk straight towards it. Get out of your comfort zone.
Mm. Yeah, I totally agree. And the thing also I find is that a lot of people are feared of this. They're fear based because we've got patterns, we've got imaginary brick walls that are built. And they
Sometimes we don't even realize they're there.
no, exactly. And
Absolutely, yeah, you're right.
they really affect our working relationships in all areas of our life. And they form limiting beliefs. Those limiting beliefs, even when they aren't ours, they prevent us making proper decisions towards our happiness and our joy, and something that you're really passionate about, and someone perhaps is not respecting your passion, but for fear of losing you. So we're going to address all these deep and meaningful emotions, but tonight, at this moment in time, it's Frank and I literally welcoming you to our new platform at the Higher Power Podcast. And we want to make sure that you are aware of us. We've got lots of really good things lined up. Please be kind and curious with us for any mistakes that we might make along the way, because we're growing just as you are.
And we are probably even more nervous than you are, because we are planting this seed into the world, and we want to grow with you together.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. So here we are, literally our very first podcast, and appreciate you, everyone out there who's taken time out to listen. And as I say, we're going to do various topics. The first topic that we're going to be covering next week is that topic of limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
And believe both of us when we tell you, we had a few of those about even feeling worthy of doing this, even feeling worthy of who would listen and who would want to. But deep in both of our hearts, we're coming from gratitude, we're coming from grace, we're coming from a place where we know that this message will touch those that really, really need it, don't we, Frank?
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, my message in my music before I even got in touch with you, Jill, was always to spread the love. I always put my love into my music. But then now that we got together, it's actually, I thought, at first I thought, why did I limit myself to spread this message only with my music? So now we have multiple channels to get this out. This is beautiful. I love it.
And it's a lovely combination because Frank very kindly writes the music that you hear on these podcasts. So reach out to him if you feel that you want more of his music, because there is a gift, and the expression was done from the heart and given out. And we're going to be doing that, but with words as well as music. So I think two soul foods in one podcast can't be bad, to be honest.
Well said. I love this, Jill. Awesome. And one more thing is we've learned so much about these limiting beliefs and how to disguise them and how to not listen to them anymore and how to step into your true self, that we would really do this world injustice not to share, because we always, I mean, I just need to step out of my door here and go into the pedestrian precinct and see all the faces, all the lost souls. So it's a call for action for us.
It is, and we felt it. We felt it so much because both our journeys have been incredible. And as I said before, the actual education and the learning that we've gone through in order to help ourselves, we now feel that we need to give back to help pay back, but also pay forward. And that's why we've got together to create this platform that is only going to get so enriched with beautiful, beautiful people.
Absolutely.
That's why we want to share it with everybody who has time to listen and who needs us with them. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean, we always love to hear back from you. And if you have any questions, please drop us a line through our webpage. Actually, did we mention our webpage yet, Jill?
Well, we have mentioned higherpowerpodcast.com, and that's where we live. And if anything, not just saying that, but Frank and I put so much love into that as well.
Yeah.
With all the beautiful pictures, and if you're a very visual person, there is plenty to feast your eyes on. And if you are an audio but love visual as well, there's that as well. There's music there for you too. So go spend some time there, lose yourself for a few minutes. Please feel free to do it. We believe that you will love what's on that site. Make yourself at home.
Yeah.
Let us know how you feel about it. And the more we can have interaction with you and the more feedback that you give us, the more we are in tune with what you need.
Well said. Absolutely. This is it. And it does feel good for us too.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels fantastic.
Yeah, it feels fantastic.
Yeah, it does feel fantastic.
I'm really feeling blessed. Yeah.
Yeah, we're feeling blessed. We're feeling a little bit choked, so you must forgive our first night nerves. We're doing this completely just as we are and who we are, but we promise that the richer it gets, the richer the experience will be. But we're humans reaching out to other humans, and we want to connect with you, and this is why we're here. And so basically, Frank, it's down to you. I will say good night from in a really windy west coast of Wales, but I wish you all love, and we will be back next Sunday with a lot more for you on the subject of limiting beliefs. So Frank, if you would like to conclude tonight, and love, peace and blessings to all of you. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, Jill. My finishing thoughts are, I can only second what you just said. We are truly grateful to be here, and it was a pleasure to have this first episode of our Higher Power podcast. And this call is a wrap, sending out all the love to everyone. So see you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.